All right, well, hello and welcome to the June Macomb Park Board of Commissioners meeting. And as always, we will start with the approval of the agenda. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right, it's been moved and seconded. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? And the agenda stands approved. Consideration of an action on the minutes from May. Are there any corrections, additions, or deletions? Wow. Hearing none, is there a motion to approve?
I'd like to move.
All right, is there a second?
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the minutes. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? And the minutes stand approved. All right. Bills and transfers and monthly financial statements. Commissioner Ham, please.
Thank you. For the May 2022, the consolidated fund, the cash on hand at the end of the month is $276,806, of which $271,147 is in the capital projects and $5,659 is in savings. For the revenues for May were $250 below the budget for the consolidated fund. The expenses were $31,797 less than budget. So we ended the month $31,547 better than the budget expectations. And year to date, we are ahead $44,463. General fund, we ended the May with $397,796 cash on hand. $395, $109 in the general fund, and $2,687 in savings. The revenues ended the month $39,626 better than budget. The expenses for the month ran $2,932 more than budget, so overall we ended the month $36,694 better than the budget. And for the year, we're currently at $129,373 better than budget projections for the general fund. Corporate, May ended $32,345 more than the budget. In revenues, the expenses ran $1,662. We ended the month $30,683 ahead of the projections. For year to date is $90,498 better than the budget. Recreation overall ended the month $7,358 better than budget, and we're at $23,774 for the year. Lakeview, overall the month ended $208 better than budget, and for the year we're at $2,163 better. Ball 4, as far as the budget for the month, we ended overall $3,312 better. Those projections, and for the year we are at $5,028 better than the budget scheduled. For a special rec, we ended the month $1,682 better than the budget expectations, and year to date we're still at $8,791 better than what we budgeted for. The police revenues were on budget. Expenses ended up $970 more than what was expected for the month. But still for the year to date, we're still right out near budget at $621 better. Payroll, the wages ended the month $7,770 less than the budget. And year to date is still running at $43,893 less than the budget. And as I had mentioned last month, we did receive a PPRT payment on May 10th, and that amount was in the minutes for $53,923.
Okay. Thank you, Russ. Are there any questions for Commissioner Ham? Okay, if there are no questions, is there a motion to approve the bills and transfers and the monthly financial statements?
I'll make the motion to approve.
All right, is there a second?
I'll second.
All right, it's been moved and seconded. A roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Weiss,
Aye.
Commissioner Gamage,
Aye.
Commissioner Ham,
Aye.
Commissioner Selders.
Aye.
All right, and the bills and transfers and the monthly financial statements stand approved as published. We do not have anyone here for the open public presentations to the commissioners, so we'll move on to item number 5, summer internship welcome and introductions. So we have Nathan Miner and Lily, is it Moser? Moser. Would you like to come up to the podium and introduce yourselves? And
Well, first I'd like to say, sorry about the mask. It's covering my beautiful face, but I'm just having a sore throat right now, so I'm erring on the side of caution. But thank you all for having me introduce myself here today. My name is Nathan Miner, and I am an intern with the McDonough County Special Rec Association, run by Julie Eggleston. My background, just to give you some of that, is I started at WU in 2015, actually, with a music degree. And then throughout the years up until now, kind of I've shifted my idea of what I wanted to do and ended up switching to an RPTA degree about a couple of years ago. So that's why I'm here today in front of you. I'm originally from the northwest suburbs of Chicago, kind of like Elgin area is where I grew up. I'm really excited to start this internship. Well, I've been in this internship for about a month now, working with the summer camp that we run. And I also have another responsibility coming up in July, at the beginning of July, which is developing and organizing the Macomb Park District's Nature's Fireworks event. And as you all know, that's a celebratory event in general. And basically, it's just to invite all the community members in Macomb to come and celebrate the summer, as well as kind of what I like to interpret as celebrating nature, like the fireflies that are coming up at this point, because that's nature's fireworks. So we get to kind of emanate that by setting up little tea light bags to resemble fireflies, and that's going to be really fun. It's an enjoyable time. So that's what I'm going to be doing in July. And other than that, I'll be here until August 5th with summer camp, just enjoying time with campers and all my coworkers. So, yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Right. Hello, everybody. It's nice to meet you all. My name is Lily Moser. First, I'll start out a little bit about me. So, I am the recreation intern at the Macomb Park District. Here. But a little bit about my background. Did my undergrad at WIU with a focus in TR, and then decided to, well, it's kind of interesting how it happened, but ended up getting my graduate degree, or finishing it up anyways now with this internship. And then personally, just so you know, I really love the outdoors, especially creek walking, looking for fossils, geodes, those types of things. So there is that. A little bit about what I have learned so far. Kind of got thrown into the whole event thing with the 75th birthday and just everything that's been going on. So it's been really great to just be able to jump in and do everything, learn a lot about, program planning, event planning. Things don't always go as planned. What are you going to do with that? Prep, breakdown, just general program planning, collaboration. I've been doing a lot of outreach in the community, getting donations for our Little Lunchers program, so that's been really fun. And I've just really been enjoying being at the Park District. I'm really looking forward to what else this internship will bring. As far as my special project, it's something I'm super, super excited about. So it's going to be 4 separate sessions in July. It'll be July 6th, 13th, 19th, and 27th, each Wednesday, from 11 to 1 in Citizens Plaza, and it's called Lunchtime Leisure. It's based on a program called Mood Switch, where they would take a board and participants would kind of mark where their mood kind of fell at the beginning before they started the program, and then how their mood changed at the end to kind of see if the program made things better for them, made them kind of shift their mood hence the name. So it's kind of along those lines, so aimed at working adults who are gonna come and show up on their lunch break, and they just have an opportunity to have some fun, kind of get out of their normal work day, which I feel like we all need. And then while also promoting the benefits of play, movement, animals, all the different things that we're gonna be doing. As far as marketing, we're gonna be making postcards and then meeting with local businesses, kind of explaining the benefits of play and how they can increase work productivity, all of those types of things with their employees, encouraging them to invite their employees to come to the event. And as far as the event goes, or the programs, excuse me, July 6th, it'll be play and movement. So we're trying to get, well, we will get an inflatable slide and then have like a dance floor type thing with a PA system, just kind of playing off of the importance of play, movement, those types of things. Then on the 13th, we'll have a yoga / creativity session. And we actually have a free range yoga. Dawn is her name. So she's going to be with us for that, which I'm really, really excited about. On the 19th, we'll be doing plants and nature. So doing something with Deadhead Plant Ranch, making mug planters. And I was thinking about maybe a sprinkler, but maybe Mister would be better since they're on lunch. I'm not sure. It will become clear. And then the 27th, it'll be animals and relaxation. So trying to partner with the Humane Society and kind of having a dog day or animal day. We won't specifically market it to be an adoption day, just in case that kind of deters people, but that will be an option. If you guys are interested. But anyways, yes, so that's what I will be doing, and it's so good to meet all of you, and I'm looking forward to what the summer is going to bring.
That's awesome.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Thank you both very much. It's great. All right.
I will say that Lily's first day, and Nathan, I think it was day 3 for you. They jumped right in and made themselves at home at our strategic planning workshop with Campfire Concepts.
Excellent.
So they hit the ground running. It was
That's excellent.
very great to see.
That's fantastic. Well, I got to work a little bit with Lily on the sound equipment, so she was taking lots of notes, and you guys kicked butt on the first movie in the park. So, yeah. All right. Well, thank you both, and thank you for coming this evening. So we really appreciate it. All right. So we're going to move on to President's Report. So Campfire Concepts representatives Jim and Lori, they came to Macomb back in May 18th. That seems like a really long time ago, doesn't it? And they did a full day of workshops and interviews, not only with the all the park employees, but with community members as well. I believe all 4 of us were in attendance. Yes, that got to meet with Jim and Lori. And not to put you all on the spot, but would any of you like to, make a comment about, share your experience from that meeting?
I thought that I appreciated their enthusiasm. They had lots of great things to say about our team here. Very, very complimentary. And it was nice to have the opportunity to reflect and offer some feedback as well. And it made me think about my own experiences in the parks and how I can get out there and do some more. I'll be coming to your events in July, for example. Yeah.
Yes, anyone else like to?
You want me to jump in there?
No, I mean, it's all up to you.
It was nice that they had ideas written down, and we were able to expand on where our priorities were from our position as board members, and seeing some of the shared ideas that they had with other staff members, and also the director. So it gave us some insight there.
Absolutely. Emily?
I mean, they kind of cleared it up there. It was very, it was very intimate. So we were able to talk to them one-on-one about bigger parks, because they're both up from
Northern
bigger
part of
cities.
Illinois, yeah.
And they kind of expanded on where they're at and what they manage, and it just seems so big. And them coming here, I'm just curious to see what they said more.
Yeah, well, it was wonderful conversations, as you guys were all stating, and I'm excited to see the final results that they come up with, and because they will be sending us all that information from all the gathered information that they receive from all the interviews and whatnot. So, and speaking of results, there will be a survey coming out soon to the public, like really soon, it sounds like, yeah. So I encourage everyone to take the time and fill out the survey. It's going to be really beneficial for our community. And my final thing is looking forward to the parade on Saturday and being a part of the Heritage Days parade and seeing the amazing cake that is being built to help, or in celebration of our 75 years as a park district. So, all right, moving on to the director's report.
All right. That cake is so big, we had to remove a piece of the door to the garage, just so you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Our office manager is very enthusiastic. So yeah, we've had I think Lily said it pretty good, an unexpected programming season so far. We've had a lot of rain and a lot of hot weather, so it's kept us on our toes, but the staff have reacted, I think, very professionally and made some hard judgment calls, but we've thankfully had the opportunity to have a couple of really successful events. The first movie in the park, The Goonies, from my estimates, was well over 300 people there, which was fantastic.
That's awesome.
And then, despite the incredibly hot weather, a very good showing at the Randolph Street Rendezvous as well. Kara estimated just over 100 people, which rivals one of our larger events. So, yeah, great job to Kara and Lily for all the efforts that you guys put in. It definitely is one of the things that really makes us shine in this community is our events. So, continuing on with your update on Campfire Concepts. So the staff workshop and the focus groups went very well, like you mentioned. It was very engaging what Jim and Lori had to present for such a long period of time. We were with them for 4 hours approximately as a full staff, and everybody participated, including the interns, including Jeff and Neil. It was very good. Like you mentioned, Molly, they were very complimentary. I got to speak with them afterwards. We had dinner, and they said that Macomb was by far one of the best experiences that they've had in doing these focus groups and workshops. So I applaud our staff and just really the engagement that they provided for Jim and Lori during that time. It was really fantastic. So like Phil had mentioned, from all of this, from the workshops, from the evaluations, they have developed a park district report card that evaluates each of our facilities as well as this community survey. So the community survey is live. You cannot find it because I did not update the website yet, but I will do it first thing in the morning. But we do have an electronic version, and that is our preferred platform for people to fill out the survey. You will see a QR code sporadically throughout our advertising platforms. Yeah, you can scan it now. It'll take you.
Work out.
Get that, Billy. No.
There it is.
But for those who may not be as tech savvy, we have printed. We'll mail you one, Russ. We have printed versions of the survey as well if people want to come in and fill this out. So it is a little lengthy. It is probably going to take most people 15 to 20 minutes to complete the survey. But when we looked at the overall picture, we didn't want to leave anything out. You know, we truly want to see what people's opinions and experiences are, and get the best data to move forward, because that's what this whole thing is about. So. Be on the lookout for that. That is, again, live now. accessible first thing in the morning. And we'll be going until July 11th. That is the cutoff date. So, yeah, tell all your friends, because the more people we get, the better. I have a goal in my head, but I won't share it because I don't want to jinx myself. And you all know it's very large. Okay, so the park report card is being finalized. Their hope is to present the report card document to the board in July, along with some other information. So it will be a busy meeting for us in July, but that'll be very exciting to see. I have gotten to see a draft, and it is very thorough, but I was kind of surprised at how high some of our facilities ranked. I expected a 2 at most on a couple of facilities, and we averaged about 3. So it was pretty good.
And what was the number scale?
Is it a 5-star?
5.
5.
Yeah. Yep. So, all right. Moving right along very quickly, we had a new addition to the Jackie and Dave Thompson Dog Park. So now anybody can be a WIU mascot at the Jackie and Dave Thompson Dog Park. So thank you to Joe Roselieb. He worked with us and got this professionally made, so all the pups who attend the dog park can be Rocky for a day, or the kids who put their face in it, either one. So we're excited to have that addition to the dog park, and looking forward to hopefully seeing pictures in the future. July programs. So normally I list out our July programs for you all, and there are so many. I just gave you a picture of the calendar because I couldn't. So July is our Unplug Macomb month. That is our initiative, well, an initiative we do in collaboration with the state of Illinois, Unplug Illinois. And that's us encouraging people to unplug from their media, unplug from their electronics, and plug into nature and play. And, this year we changed one of them up. We just said history, seeing how this is about our 75th year anniversary. So we have something going on each week that relates to each of the themes. We kick off July with our Boogie Bash with DJ B Tight at Ball 4. I got to talk to Brian the other day, and apparently the DJ lives on. He was over at Ball 4, and some kids saw him in the parking lot and just yelled across the parking lot, "DJ be tight," which of course went straight to his head. But so we're thrilled that that program was such a hit, and the kids are excited to see him again. So July 1st out at Ball 4 from 5 to 7. It's a free program, and we hope that kids will make an evening of it and stay and play some mini golf afterwards. So 4th of July, obviously our office will be closed. I did put an example of the postcard for Lily's event on here, just so you could kind of see the layout of what people will be getting. So I'm very excited to see this program come to life in Macomb, and I think it could be very beneficial if people will participate. So, so often when we grow up, we forget the importance of play and engagement and allowing that creativity out. And I do believe that this could be extremely beneficial for the professionals in our community if they would just take their blazers off and have a good time. I will be there with them. So some other events going on. Our 75th year anniversary exhibit. It is happening on July 8th and 16th. So the 8th is our opening reception at the Western Illinois Museum. Rock has been working with Sue at the museum for almost 2 months now. There's going to be a plethora of different ways for community members to engage. And yes, a lot of it has to do with patchwork and quilts, and people can create their own piece of the art that will be hung up in there. So there's a lot of different ways for people to be involved and to, again, leave their mark with this exhibit, which is very exciting. So that will be happening on, again, it's small. The 8th from, what time is it from? 4:30? I actually can't read it either. I have it on my calendar. Oh, there you go, thank you. Yeah, it kicks off at 4:30. You look forward to some live music there. And then also on the 16th, the first portion of that will kick off at 9:30. That'll be in Citizens Plaza for the reveal of the 4 interactive sculptures that are associated with the Macomb School of Magic. I'm very, very excited for these pieces to be installed. Rock worked really hard on those. And also, they're just a lot of fun. So 9:30 is the unveiling of the sculptures, and then a reception following at the museum from 10 until noon. So other events happening in the month of July, Nature's Fireworks, that is on the 9th, out at Lakeview Nature Area. Trying to see what else I've forgotten. No, I might have done well. Oh, there's Little Lunchers. I know I forgot some. But you already brought it up. But yes, Little Lunchers is happening on July 7th and 27th. Thank you very much. So both of those programs obviously happening in the Chandler Park gazebo. And I think the first one we had maybe 70.
There's a lot.
Oh, wow.
70 plus kids there. It was a huge turnout. So
That's awesome.
yeah, we're very grateful to the donors who provided food for all those kiddos. I think Buffalo Wild Wings donated somewhere around 600 wings.
Fabulous.
So everybody was
Wow.
very well fed that day. So yeah, so we have a lot going on. You know, for those who think there's nothing going on in Macomb, just check our calendars. You won't be disappointed. Okay, that and that. And then I just got a couple more points. No slide for you, sorry, no pictures. I wanted to give a big shout out to Lynn Campbell with the Community News Brief. She ran a series in the newspaper for 4 or 5 weeks that walked people through different eras of the Park District's history, and they were fabulous pieces. She worked with Rock, who has come up with our timeline even before the Park District was incorporated, just the history of parks in our community. And they were all great pieces. And she ended the series with a piece on the current staff. And I just thought it was very cool to see, you know, where we've come from, and then what is it that makes, you know, everybody so excited to work at the Macomb Park District. So that was very fun to see. So thank you, Lynn, for doing that for us. That was absolutely fabulous. Obviously, it's Heritage Days weekend. We will be present downtown. We want to encourage everybody to go downtown and be a part of the celebration. So as usual, we are closing Ball 4 for this weekend. We will not open Ball 4 this weekend. If somebody wants to play mini golf, they can go see Kara or Lily downtown. They will have okay, I was like, I should check before I speak. They will have the inflatable mini golf course in Chandler Park. So go find the Park District table. They'll hook you up with a free round. Look for us in the parade. It will be hard to miss. Oh, and last but not least, we have started some conversation with the Macomb Junior High School with Brock Boehner and Gretchen Weiss about a new volunteer opportunity that we're going to build with the junior high school students. So we're very, very excited about this. It's still new, so we're still working out all the details, but I'll be very excited to tell you guys more, hopefully at the July meeting. So
Awesome.
I think that's all.
All right, any questions for Director Lenz?
Those calendars, will you be making copies again and kind of scattering them throughout town at all? Like, we put them in news,
The news brief.
but, okay,
Mhm.
we're doing that.
Yeah, we do those every other month in the news brief, yeah.
Because the customers love that.
We could maybe print a stack for just the
Just
old
the
dairy for you
calendars.
guys to take.
I think so.
Thank you, Kara.
All right, well, thank you very much, Director Lenz.
You're very welcome.
Okay, up next on the agenda, the McDonough County Special Recreation Association Summer Update. Miss Julie is going to come up and give us that update. So yes.
Hello. So I know I submitted quite a bit of information, but we've been really busy. So I wanted to show you everything that we've been up to this last fall and winter spring. So first, I wanted to announce that we had 7 athletes just recently, just on Friday and Saturday, so a little sleep deprived from it, go to the Special Olympics State Games that was held in Bloomington Normal in the ISU campus, and they all did phenomenal. We had 3 athletes receive gold, 2 silver, 1 she did shot put in the morning, received a silver, and then in the afternoon heat walked an 800-meter walk and received a gold. And so with all of that, that was just super fun to be able to not only take part of the games that had not happened in 2 years, but to also see everybody be so excited to get involved with everything. So thank you again for all of that wonderful support. If you follow Facebook page, it was pretty much like at the moment of what was going on. I was posting it as we were going throughout those couple days. So, but for winter spring, we had such a fun time. I had been really working on getting going with lots of different programming. We had increased our programming by 4 participants, which is, I think, quite a bit. Making the reach out to the community again to let them know that we're still providing programming and very good quality programming. I am in constant contact with several of the residential facilities that are in the area of convincing them we are here still. Because of COVID issues and other issues, staffing issues and things, they just have not been participating. So we're trying to discuss some different opportunities of how we can at least provide programming to their residents and their participants. With the winter spring, we finished off our Special Olympics basketball. We ended up getting 4th in our division in regionals, and then started up our track practice pretty much that next weekend, and continued that until the state games. And then for the future, for Special Olympics, we're planning to continue our bowling, and that actually starts mid-July and goes all the way to state is in December. So pretty much round the clock, constant with Special Olympics. It's pretty exciting. We've been in discussion with the athletes as well as some of the coaches about possibly bringing back bocce. Bocce would be a really great option for some of our older athletes and some of our athletes that have increased physical limitations. So I was speaking with a coach who has been pretty phenomenal, Tom, up in Monmouth, and he's going to show what he does and let me kind of come and watch some practices and things, because I've played bocce, but just personal, not on the professional level. So hopefully that'll be a really great opportunity. One thing that we are seeing is our team sports are down just because of the numbers of people. And so this would be another great opportunity to have those individuals who are interested in competing to be able to do that without quite the physical effort. On the programming side of things, we have been increasing our different numbers, providing this time 2 different kinds of bowling. So Bowling Buddies was offered because a parent said, my son wants to bowl, but he doesn't want to compete. And so I said, well, why not? That'll be really fun. So we were doing that Tuesdays, and then we were bowling Thursday, Special Olympic bowlings at Diggers. Now the plan is for this fall is to combine those 2 groups, mainly because of time issue with Diggers being closed on Tuesdays. And so, but also really continuing to get our group together and really try to get them to start connecting again, because that is a huge piece of the puzzle that was missing these last couple years, is the connection and the peer interaction. We are continuing to offer virtual programs as well for individuals who say they only want to do virtual programs, or that's just a barrier for them. So we did a microwave home cooking class, and it was teaching them virtually through Zoom how to cook microwave meals within their own kitchen space. And that was gangbusters. It just was so fun to see them enjoy things. I've heard so many things about that from their parents saying, "Oh, now, they're making spaghetti for us," and, just having so much fun with it. So that definitely will stay, as well as opening up, hopefully, the face-to-face cooking classes, again, being able to work with the dietetic students and utilizing Western's cooking labs like how we had in the past. So again, teaching them, but again, face-to-face too. And then our typical social programs, we're offering quite a bit of the Friday night outs and things like that we've continued offering that once a month as well. I've been very interested in the tracking of the data of these two classes that I've had that collaboration with Western. They've created program satisfaction surveys for us, and they did it in the fall. No, they surveyed it in the spring of last year for spring programs, and then surveyed again for our fall programs. So we have this continuing information of what the participants liked, what they didn't like, and what their barriers are. And so through that process, I'm really paying attention to what's needed, what's a barrier, transportation. And so thankfully for this summer, we've been able to provide transportation again and to be able to do another door-to-door. That has really made a lot of people happy because, again, there's very limited transportation options affordable. So that is kind of an example of what I've taken from those different surveys. And I sent you all the most recent one that was presented. It was pretty impressive. The plan for marketing, so we changed our logo back in January, and we finally now have it on that beautiful wall. That took a little bit. And so the logo and the marketing and the rebranding, again, is that effort of just kind of refreshing the organization and letting the community know that we're here. And, we love serving our population. And with the rebranding and everything, we refreshed the website as well as created a newer, fresher looking program guide and did that for winter spring. I was able to figure that out with utilizing Adobe Illustrator and produced a very similar one for summer as well to continue that brand. That's the plan for at least the next couple years, to continue that process and just keep promoting everything. We have had some great interest about inclusion, which I'm really excited about. So that discussion with Rachel of what can we offer, what can we do, where that is, because that had not been, for 2 years. So it's been a really great discussion because that is what I excelled at in my past employment. And so, what can we do here? And so starting that discussion again has been really exciting, because it's showing, again, another facet of being able to support the community. For our summer camp, Nathan is our wonderful intern, and he has been planning all of the weeks of summer camp, and then we've hired 2 part-time program leaders to assist. So Danita and Sharon, they're both retired special ed parapros from the special ed co-op, and so they take on 2 days a week and then 2 days a week, and then I'm there to do whatever we need to do. Recently, transportation, running everybody back and forth to Lakeview. Thankfully, we can utilize Lakeview because it's been so hot. We're very, very thankful to be able to utilize that beautiful space to do that. So it's been really great and exciting winter, spring, getting into summer. Very busy, but I'm loving it, and just being able to reach out to all these great different families and talk to them about the great opportunities that we're able to offer.
You were mentioning, and I saw it a lot throughout your slides that you sent us from the data about transportation. Is there anything more that we can do to assist with transportation? I know that, was that a couple years ago, the van? Has the van been doing what you guys are needing?
It has been. So we definitely have been like 99% utilizing the van for the programs and things. It's an amazing vehicle. The only kind of holdback is the limitation of the seating, but you guys all know that. So of course on my Christmas wish list, I would love to have another one, that has more seating. But that vehicle is also being utilized for some different community events for storage, and the lift is perfect to just load things and unload things. And so we've been able to utilize it not just for programming for our organization, but for the park district as a whole as well. So it's an amazing investment.
Okay. But I just want to make sure that our residents are able to get where they need to go and
We provide, with the transportation we're able to provide now, and it was only limited due to the COVID restrictions. And so our restrictions that we have now, our policy is when we're transporting people, we do require masks still because they're not able to social distance within the vehicle. But we do provide door-to-door transportation. We go pick them up, take them to the program, and then come back. And I believe we figured out it is about $1 cheaper than one of the ride services in the area. So it's still affordable.
Okay.
And we do offer a discount if there's several of them that live like maybe in Eisenhower. So we offer a discount if we're picking up multiple people.
Okay. Good deal. All right. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Any other questions? Awesome.
I will say in the way of transportation, our minivan has had a lot of mechanical issues recently that was utilized a lot by the SRA and events. And so we are in the process of trying to find another vehicle. The government bidding website was much different this year and last than it's been in years past. Essentially, as soon as we were notified that there were vehicles, they were also gone. So, and minivans were not an option, which I thought was very strange. So, we are starting to look outside of the government bidding, just because we need to fill a need. So, that's something that Chris and I have been working on for a couple of months
Okay.
with no avail, but we will get there. Yeah,
Right.
thank you.
I've been, every time I see, one of the used car lots that have something that looks like it would be, a paratransit van, I drive through the lot and I look at it and I'm like counting the seats, because if it's over 15 passenger van, you have to have a CDL.
Yep.
And that's the big hiccup. There's several here that would require a CDL license. And so that's the big hiccup with what's going on. So I'm hawking them from the road too.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much, Julie.
You're welcome. Thank
Really
you again
appreciate
for all
you-
your support. I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Well, you are
Amazing.
doing such great work,
Thanks.
you and your staff.
It's super fun.
Good. Okay. So we are at number 9, Illinois Association of Park Districts resolution for the Macomb Park District 75th anniversary. So we got this really cool resolution from IAPD, and I'm going to read a little bit from it. I won't read all of it because then I'll get dry mouth. So let's see. Whereas in 1947, a petition signed by 200 people was filed in McDonough County with the intention of creating the McDonough Park District. I'm sorry, the Macomb Park District. Oh, can you see this okay, Billy? All right, there we go. On April 29th, the resolution passed, and on May 22nd, the first Macomb Park District Board meeting convened. For 3/4 of a century, the Macomb Park District has expanded to meet the needs of its residents, growing from humble beginnings of 33 acres in 1947 to nearly 304 acres in 2022, with a single swimming pool facility, to 11 parks, 10 buildings, 8 ball fields, 8 playgrounds, and 7 shelters. So there is a lot here, more on here. Maybe we can take a picture of it and put it online for if people would like to read more on this. So IAPD will have a official presentation from the Macomb Park District on October 14th for their 2022 Best of the Best Awards Gala. So that's going to be really cool to be officially recognized for our birthday. So I just think it's beautiful. It's really cool. So so thank you, IAPD, for this. So would you like to add anything to with this?
No.
Okay.
You did lovely.
Oh, well, thank you. All right. Item number 10, open commissioner presentation and discussion of future agenda items. Do any of you have anything you would like to discuss? Okay. Well, with that, is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll make the motion to adjourn.
Is there a second?
I will second.
All right, it's been moved and seconded. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? And we stand adjourned. Thank you all very much.